After fires in a number of empty buildings that were being used as makeshift shelters in Lakewood, we're taking a closer look at how the city's vacant property ordinance is working. We dug around and found there are roughly 40 properties on the registry put in place in 2024 for buildings empty longer than about 30 days. Now, in the past 6 months, we know at least 3 fires at vacant buildings in the past 6 months. For some of these buildings, there was the second or third time that they actually caught fire. Your reporter in Jefferson County, Karen Morford, talking with the city fire and property owners about the struggle to enforce this new rule.
District 2, District 1, on a structure fire.
In Lakewood, fire crews are often the first to find. Vacant doesn't always mean empty.
Could this be human caused? Is there somebody in there?
Deputy Chief Michael Kirkpatrick tells us those responses can come with risk.
Issues with the structural integrity of the building, so there could be danger of collapse. There may have been previous vandalism that may open electrical hazards. There may be hazardous materials that may be left over, such as asbestos, and then access if there's debris.
Water on the fire, go ahead.
In February, a massive fire broke out at an old auto shop where first responders had been dozens of times before and found several people living inside.
But they never seemed to really be able to do anything about it.
On 9th and Kipling, out-of-state owners stopped paying taxes and abandoned this old gas station years ago. West Metro crews have responded to multiple fires, including this one in May. Travis Parker with the City of Lakewood says they are seeing more of these types of buildings.
They come with problems.
In response, the vacant property ordinance was put in place. Owners of a commercial property vacant for more than 30 days in Lakewood must register and pay a fee of $700 every 6 months. On top of the registration fee, council members approved an $800 service response fee.
These properties consume a large amount of police, fire, code enforcement resources. Getting these properties registered and send them a bill when they're using those resources.
The registry was designed to make it easier to contact property owners, but that hasn't been the case.
We're spending a lot of our time tracking people down, going back and forth with out-of-state trusts and out-of-state corporations.
Property owners who are involved say keeping empty spaces secure comes with its own challenges.
I think it's tragic.
Cindy Schofstall is the former owner of 1445 Lamar Street.
I hired a caretaker, and he went over there, and his mission was to get the building, get anybody who was in there out of there. They had someone there that threatened him with a gun.
She says her property was held up in closing for years due to issues with the city and future plans for the site. A city spokesperson says they have no role in closings and that the developer stopped talking with them in 2023. According to Parker, if a property is actively for sale, it is exempt from the ordinance and there's little enforcement they can do.
A 4-year closing is pretty extreme, and it's been held up by, changes that the council has asked for, changes that affected this particular building.
911 records for the Lamar building show more than 24 calls before it was destroyed in a fire in July.
I don't know what the answer is, and I'm sure somebody wishes I did know the answer.
To avoid some of the issues that can come up when a building sits empty for too long, the Lakewood Reinvestment Authority now offers a revolving loan that will help property owners demolish some of these buildings early on and potentially avoid some of the issues. In Lakewood, Karen Morford covering Colorado First.
Karen investigates and tracks a lot of stories for you in Jefferson County.